Don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more videos on lesson content.
Got no place to be, got no place to go. Come hang out with me on the Mr. Flanders Show.
Good morning, everyone. Mr. Flanders here, bringing to you story 78 from our reading mastery. Still nasally, still congested, but we're going to get through this together. And if you remember, we left off with Sam and his mom at a park. And you actually see it in the picture right here. Sam and his mom are at the park. His kite looks a little weird compared to everybody else's kites. And his mom says it's not going to fly. So let's go ahead and get started and see what happens with this awesome kite. Can Sam's kite really fly? When Sam made his kite, his mom said that it looked funny. So did the boys and the girls in the park. They looked at the kite and said, "Ho ho! That thing looks like a tent. It won't fly." Sam said, "We will see." Sam's kite began to go up. Up, up it went. It was going up very fast. Sam's mom said, "Well, would you look at that kite go up?" The boys and girls said, "Wow, that kite can really fly." Soon, Sam's kite passed up all the other kites. It went up so far, it looked like a little spot. Some of the boys and girls asked Sam, "Where did you get that kite?" Sam said, you can get a kit for this kite at the toy store. But I will have to tell you how to fit the parts so that they make a tent kite. More and more boys and girls asked Sam about his kite. At last, Sam said, "I will make a paper that tells how to make a tent kite from the kit." And he did. When he got home, he sat down with his mom. His mom helped him with the paper. When they were done, his mom said, "This paper reads very well. You did a good job." Sam said, "That's good. Now, let's make a lot of these papers so we can give one to everybody who wants one." The next day, Sam gave each boy and girl a paper. He told them to read the paper and do what it said. Now there are many tent kites flying over the park, and no one says, "Ho ho! The tent kites fly better than any other kite." The end. Oh, fantastic. So Sam finally got his kite to work and got everybody else to look at it and go, "Hey, that's awesome. Good on you, Sam." And if you look right here in this picture, it looks like Sam's passing out all the papers to people so they can make their own tent kite. I like it. I like it a lot. All right, well, let's go ahead and put the book off to the side for now and pull up our worksheet. And just a quick reminder as I'm shifting things around, after you hear me read the story, the expectation is you are reading the story with somebody as well to practice your reading. So please make sure you are doing that. Oh, come on. Focus, 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 focus. Ah! That's not going to help you focus. Oh. Hang on, guys. I'm going to go dark for a second. Oh, that's my hand. And then... There we go. Better. Sorry, guys. Sometimes when a camera gets a little blurry like it just did, the best way to make it focus is if you block the lens and then it comes back. All right. Number 1. Did Sam's kite look like a dent or a tent? A blank. So you've got to write in there, was it a dent or a tent? And make sure if you're doing this in Google Classroom, you're just typing in the blue box, okay? And if you need to know how to spell dent or tent, you can look at dent or tent right here. Number 2. Did Sam's kite fly? Simple yes or no question. Number 3. Did it pass up the other kites? Number 4. Who said, "I will make a paper that tells how to make a tent kite"? Who said that? Number 5. Who wanted to make tent kites? Other kites? Other boys and girls? Other moms? Or other streets? Think about it. Circle your answer and then write it on the line. If you're doing this in Google Classroom, don't worry about circling an answer. Just write it in the big blue box. Number 6. Who helped Sam make his paper? Number 7. Who said, "Let's make a lot of these papers"? Number 8. Which kites fly better than any other kite? Paper kites, small kites, no kites, or tent kites? Think about that. Circle the answer and write it on the line or write it in the blue box. Alright, and if you need more time, feel free to pause the video right now. There is no rush. Go ahead and take as much time as you need. But for now, I'm going to go ahead and pass this up. There we go. Alright. Down here at the bottom of the page, we have a sentence we need to read and then instructions to go along with it. So, without further ado, let's take a look. Sid ran down the road. Sid ran down the road. Number 1. Make a box around the 3 words that tell where he ran. So remember, you're circling 3 words. Or I'm sorry, you're putting a box around 3 words. And if you're doing this in Google Classroom, there should be a box right here big enough for 3 words. Number 2. Circle the word that tells who ran down the road. You're going to circle the word that tells who ran down the road. And you're going to be able to find who ran down the road by looking at the beginning of the sentence. Number 3. Make a T under the circle. Make a T under the circle. Again, I'm going to go ahead and move on, but feel free to pause the video if you need more time. Okay. Oh, going dark again real quick. Boop. That's my hand. That's my hand. Eee, that's my hand. Boop. Better. All right. This says, look at the picture on page 209. Okay? Let's take a look at it, because we're going to have some questions to go along with it. Okay. What is Sam holding? That's number 1. Let's take a look. What is Sam holding? All right. Move it back. Number 2. How many tent kites are flying? That's a really good question. Let's take a look. How many tent kites do we see flying? All right. And then number 3. How many children are sitting on the ground? All right. Pass it to you guys one more time. How many people are sitting on the ground? Take 3 more seconds and then we're going to move on. Oh, all right. Let's go ahead and move this up a little bit. We're going to look at our paragraph here. And then we're going to be done with our reading for the week. Good job on that, guys. Here we go. Let's finish this up. One day, all of the kites were flying. When they saw the tent kite, one kite said, "Look at that funny kite. It has no tail." Another kite said, "It looks like a flying lump. Ho, ho, ho." But then the kites stopped making fun of the tent kite. The tent kite could fly better than any other kite. All right, here are our last questions for this worksheet. Number 1. One day, all of the blank were flying. So you're going to have to plug in the word to finish that sentence. I'm going to tell you right now, you're going to find that word somewhere in this sentence, okay? Number 2. Who said that the tent kite looked like a flying lump? Let me give you a hint. You're going to find that answer somewhere in this part of the passage. Somewhere around here. And then number 3. Which kite could fly better than the other kites? Which kite could fly better than the other kites? You're going to want to look at the bottom of the paragraph for that, okay? Somewhere right around here, okay? And on that note, as we are finishing up, I don't know if you guys heard it or not, but baby Jensen is waking up. So I need to go check on him now. I think that's a good way to end the lesson. So go ahead and take your time with this, guys. Again, there's no rush. You're working at your own pace on this. This is also the end of our reading for the week. So good job for you guys for completing everything. I'm really proud of you. Make sure if you're doing this in Google Classroom, you're getting your stuff turned in on time. If you're doing this in your paper packet, make sure you're getting everything done. And other than that, I really like the work that I've been seeing so far. You guys are working so hard, even in this tough situation, and I really appreciate it. So on that note, I'm going to get going, and I will catch up with you all later. Take it easy.